Hello, my friends, and welcome to my channel. This is Austrian Stacker. I made a poll and I ask you to tell me what my last video of this year should be about, and this was the result. So I will actually do the best I can to make two more videos before the end of the year. The first will be about my personal stacking strategy and goals for 2024. And the other one will be about my favorite gold and silver coins. But let's start with my strategy and my goals. Welcome, my friends. I hope you've had a wonderful, relaxing, enjoyable Christmas time. Thanks for watching my video. I will try to make it as short as possible. I think a lot of people already talked about their strategies for the next year, so I will try to explain my strategy for 2024 as quick as I can. First, a short review of 2023. It was a very challenging year. I mean, the economical situation here in Europe is not the best, so it's very challenging. You have to be, very smart and very creative, to make good investments and to be able to stack and prepare. But I think financial preparedness is one of the most important things. So I think it's worth to take some minutes and compare the different strategies and discuss it in our community, so maybe we can learn from each other. So I'm really looking forward to reading your comments about your personal strategies, what you think about my strategy. So actually, as said, 2023 was very challenging, so I took a lot of time to really think about 2024 and how I can make the best out of it and how I can continue my stacking journey also in 2024. And before I'm talking about the three pillars of my personal stacking strategy for the next year, I need to explain why cash plays an important role in my personal strategy. That's because we want to actually finish our house. There are a few things that need to be done. We want the stove in the living room and so on and so on and so on, and want to finish the garden and so on. So I also need cash next year. And this is why I usually don't have too much cash in my personal strategy. But this year I've put cash as one of the three pillars of my personal strategy. But let's start with pillar number one. So the most important part of my stacking strategy in 2024 will be gold. And I always talk in percentages, so percentage of free income. First of all, you need to pay off debts, you need to pay your bills, you need to pay for your life, and then you have free income left you can do with whatever you want. And so I'm talking about this, so that's what's left, and I don't know how much it will exactly be, but I will always talk in percent. So how much does it mean in a percentage of 1,000 euros? So let's say this is what I will do with my 1,000 euros I have to save, invest, whatever. As said, pillar number one will be gold, and I'm planning to invest 40% of my free income or my free available money in gold. Why? I think 2024 will be a bullish market for gold, and it was always very smart, and I always made good profit when I bought and sold gold. So also in 2024, I will continue what I've started a few years ago when I switched from silver to gold. So gold will also be my number one priority in 2024, and I will try to put 40% of the available money into gold. Pillar number two is cash. As said, I'm planning to invest in our house. There are a few things we need to finish. That's why I need some cash also next year. And also, I always want to have enough cash. So if there is a significant drop in the gold price, for example, then I take this cash and buy gold. So this is one of the reasons why I always want to have enough cash. Also, like this year, it was completely unexpected. I had to buy a new car. So I was happy first to have enough cash, and second, to have gold that was very liquid. So I sold 15 ounces of gold, and the rest I took from the cash I'd saved. So it's always good to have cash saved, because for emergencies, it's not the best if you have to do emergency sales, and get rid of your gold quickly, because then you might not get the most for it. So it's always good to have enough cash. For example, if you need to go to the dentist or whatever, yeah. So things where you need cash, it's always good to have cash. And 30% this year, I want to save cash. But this is why I put all the other symbols here as well. That doesn't mean euros. So what I'm always doing is, when the exchange rates are good, I also stack foreign currencies, especially British pounds and Swiss francs. Especially Swiss francs sometimes make a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense to also have foreign currencies like a Swiss francs. So it doesn't mean that I'm just stacking euros, maybe also Swiss francs or British pounds or whatever. But as said, 30% I will stack cash. So 40% gold, 30% cash. And then what's left is pillar number 3. And I've put a lot, which also 30%, represent 30%. I put a lot of question marks here, and this is because that's really depending on the price. It can be that the platinum price is really good, and then I usually buy platinum for the money I have left. But it can also be that at the time when I have some money left, that I buy silver if the price is good. And here I changed my strategy over the last years. I bought more 10-ounce silver bars and coins than 1-ounce coins, because the premiums are not as high on 10-ounce coins and bars than on 1-ounce coins or generic rounds. So I bought more 250 gram and 10-ounce bars. But it could also be that if I'm not happy with the silver price, and if I'm not happy with the platinum price as well, I might buy some collectibles. And there are a few coins I'm frequently buying, like the Kookaburra or the Panda, or this is a series I really love, the Black Flag series. The new coin, the 2023 Fancy, will be released, I think, before the end of the year, or at least I got a notification from 3 different precious metal dealers, so I think it will be released soon. This is a coin series I'm collecting, so there are also semi-numismatics like the Kookaburra, the Panda I'm collecting. Sometimes I'm even stacking Kookaburras if I can get them for a good price, because usually after a few years you can sell them with a good profit. Same with these coin series. So that's why I put a lot of question marks below my number 3, my third pillar, because it's not clear yet what I will do with the remaining 30% of my money I have to invest. But this is for sure 40% gold, 30% cash. As said, maybe euros, maybe other currencies like the Swiss francs or British pounds. It's depending on the exchange rate. And then the rest goes into whatever. So might be gold, might be silver, might be platinum, might be semi-numismatics or some high premium collectible series. So this is actually my strategy for 2024. Of course, I also have some, personal goals. I love filling up these tubes. So I want to buy at least 8 more platinum coins, because I'm working on this tube for 2 years already, and 2024 is the year where I will definitely fill it up, because I'm so angry about not being able to fill up this tube. So this is one of my personal challenges in 2024, getting the 8 missing coins for this tube. And then I have another challenge As said, I will put 40% of the money I've left to invest into gold. So I want to fill up this tube with 2024 coins, which means 19 quarter-ounce coins left. So this is another goal. I don't know if I'm able to complete this goal, but or complete this challenge in 2024, but at least I will work on it as hard as I can. Yeah, and that's actually it. This is my strategy for 2024. So to summarize it, 40% gold, 30% cash, mainly in euro, but also in other currencies like Swiss francs, and the remaining 30%, maybe silver, maybe platinum, maybe collectibles or semi-numismatics, so whatever I can get at a good price at that time. This is my strategy for 2024. So please tell me in the comments below, what is your personal strategy? Maybe you have a better idea, then I would just steal it. But this worked for me very well the last years. And as said, it's always good to have cash, because it happened several times that I then took the cash and then I increased the part of my gold in my stack from maybe 40% to 60% or even 70%. Sometimes I even took all of the money I had left at the end of the year and bought gold when I could get it cheap at that time. But I also want to be prepared for any case of emergency. I don't know, like medical treatments, dentist, car breaks down, whatever, yeah. Some repairs needed in the house. So I think it's always important to have enough cash as well. So these are my 3 pillars. Please tell me in the comments below what you think about it. Thanks for watching. I wish you a happy new year. I will do the best I can to upload another video about my favorite gold and silver coins, but I cannot promise that because I will be very busy days before New Year's Eve. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay safe and healthy. I wish you all a happy, healthy and successful new year, and see you again next year. Servus.